Well, hello everybody and happy Saturday. It is Saturday, November 15th, 2025 at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. This is Lisa Freeman coming to you live from stampingwithlisa.com. Welcome everybody. I know it's bright and early on Saturday morning. I'm glad you guys are awake and ready to have a fun stamping class. Hopefully you're in your pajamas and just relaxing and you have the day off to just enjoy stuff. That's so weird. It's doing that flickering again. Let me get all my junk out of the way. All right. So we are making some fun cards today. I absolutely love this paper. And so I decided to show off a few sheets of it. I was going to do 3 different ones, but then I decided to keep one of them just plain for the words. But you can use 3 different pieces of designer paper in here if you want to. But I just decided to do something different. So we're going to be making these 3 cards. And they are super easy. And this is the new card kit. So this is the card kit through today. So if you order today, you'll still get this card kit. And then starting tomorrow, this card kit will be around for the rest of the month. So this will be for the next 2 weeks starting tomorrow. And we are going to be using this new stamp set. And this is the new packaging if you haven't seen this yet. So the stamp sets are going to be coming in this instead of this. And so no more of the plastic DVD cases. They're going to be here. So you can put a whole bunch more stamp cases or packs or whatever you want to call them on your shelf or in your bin or whatever. You can hold a lot more, so you'll take up a lot less room and get more organized. And I also put the dies in here. I think I'm going to put a magnet sheet in there because I don't really like that piece of tape that holds them all in there because it's super duper sticky. So I'm just going to stick a piece of magnet sheet in there for the dies. So it comes with both. It's a bundle. Actually, I think it's a suite. And it has the stamp set, the dies, the paper, some ribbon, some gems, and a whole bunch of other stuff. And it's an online exclusive, so you have to go online to see it. But it's absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to be using that. And then we're also going to be using the words from Amber Autumn. I love this saying right here. But you could use any words you want to. There's also thanks, or you could use happy birthday, or whatever you want. I just wanted one that would fit nicely in this space that we have on each card. So you don't want to, well, you could use different ones on each card too. So if you have a long one, you can put it here. But this piece right here would have to have something pretty short or, that goes down or something. But you could certainly use different ones on each one. And I have some exciting news. We just found out last night. I just saw this. So I was talking to one of my friends and I'm like, man, we need something for November to boost sales because there was just nothing. Usually there's something going on in Stampin' Up, like free shipping or some kind of special. So we didn't have a special this month, and thank goodness they threw this out there. So starting next week, no, wait a minute, when's the 25th? Today's the 15th, so it actually doesn't start till the 25th. I wish it started next week, but starting the 25th through the 1st, they're having a big sale, up to 40% off select products. We have no idea what the products are. No clue. They didn't tell us that. So I have no idea what's going to be on sale, but hopefully it'll be a really good sale. So if you're planning on putting in a big order, you might want to wait till the 25th. But I really have no idea what's going to be on sale. So just letting you know that. So I probably won't get any orders for the next 10 days. But anyway, I wanted to tell you that. So mark your calendars for the 25th. We're going to have that big sale coming in. So there you go. Let me say hello. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Hey, Myra. Hey, Tony. Hey, Amy. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Christine. Hey, Shirley. Let me see. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Anya. We have Anya and Evelyn from Germany. Do you guys live near each other? Wouldn't that be cool if you guys were close to each other? Hey, Wendy. I think I already said Wendy, didn't I? Hey, Trina. Hey, Jody. Hey, Gail. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Therese. Let me see. Did I do Debbie? Hey, Karen. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Hilda. Now I've lost my place. Hey, Ann. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Marva. Hey, Mary. Hey, Regina. Hey, Karen. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Julie. Okay, I've totally missed where I was. Hey, Claudia. Hey, Colleen. All right, so I have some sad news. So my mom's friend, Louise, that we went to go visit on Wednesday, passed away Thursday night. So right after my video. So at least we got to go see her, but my mom called me yesterday morning and she was upset, and so I don't know when the funeral and stuff is, but anyway, it's probably a really good thing that she did go ahead and pass, because you could tell that you know, she was just suffering. So anyway, I wanted to share that news. It's just so sad because a couple months ago she was totally fine and there was like nothing wrong with her, and then she just went boom, fell, and just kind of went downhill. So it's just a sad thing, but I think it happens a lot when you get older, that just one little thing can trigger all these other things. So just take every day as a blessing and make sure you live it like it's your last. And hug everyone, tell them you love them, and things like that. All right, so let's get started. We're not going to dilly-dally. I started watching this guy on YouTube. I don't even know what his name is. He's a black guy. But he's like all about dilly-dallying. And he puts these videos out every day, and he's like, yeah, I'm talking to you, Miss Dilly-Dally. Get out of your house and just go meet people and da-da-da-da. He said, you're never going to find a man. This is mainly for single women. You're never going to find a man if you're just sitting there dilly-dallying in your house. I'm like, yeah, you're right about that. Okay, so the flowers that are on here, I had to experiment with because I was trying to match the colors that are in the paper. And this paper is the Brushed with Beauty, which I have already used several times because I love it. So let me show you that, just in case you're one of the few people who hasn't seen it yet. But it is beautiful. So I used this piece right here for a card not too long ago that you could have also done Christmas with. And those two go together great, don't they? The front and the back. We're using this piece today. I used this piece for that fun fold card that I did a couple weeks ago. Remember that fun fold card that had like 16 pieces? That was, who made that card? Shoot, now I can't remember whose card it was. Somebody sent it to me, and it was so beautiful. And they used the, I think it was Wendy. Yeah, I think it was Wendy. Wendy, did you send me that card that had the fun fold that I copied it with this paper? I think it was Wendy. Then we've got the cottony looking piece with the back with the orange. Then this is a piece we're using today too, with the green on the back, which I think is a funny color green because I think it should be more like this green. Don't you think? Like the back should be matching the front instead of, that's a totally different color. I don't know. Just my thoughts. I think the back should kind of go with the front, but, and then we've got more cotton paper, and then we've got this one, which is neutral with the flowers on the back. Then we've got a yellow piece with cotton looking flowers, and that's the back. And this is really my favorite piece, I think, in the whole one. Love that. I think this would make a good framed art. I think you could put this in a frame and then put like maybe a Bible verse in front of it. And that's all you would have to do. And maybe cut out a few flowers just to put around the Bible verse. maybe some ribbon. I think that would make a perfect framed art. That would be so easy to give as a gift. So anyway, gorgeous paper. I don't know what those flowers are. Anybody know what kind of flowers these are? The one I think is roses. That one that I just showed you. This one. I think that's roses, but that's the only one that I know. I don't know what these are. Anybody know what they are? Probably Vicky. She knows a lot about flowers. Oh, anyway, so I was trying to match those flowers. So I was like, okay, I know that is Calypso coral and a little bit of petal pink. So I was messing around. So this is petal pink stamped straight and then petal pink stamped off. This is Calypso coral full strength and petal pink full strength. And that was definitely too dark. That was too light. Then I tried Calypso full strength and then Calypso stamped off. And then this one is Calypso stamped off, petal pink stamped off. And that's the one that I decided to use, but then it was still like not really the right color. And see, this one was too red. This one was almost right. But what I did, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. I'm not going to tell you, it's a secret. So I was trying to match that flower there. And I'm going to show you exactly what I did to make that happen. So anyway, does anybody know? Let me see. You don't love this paper? Heather, what? You don't love it? Oh my gosh, I think it's gorgeous. Oh, dogwood. Oh, it's a dogwood. Huh. Or pansies. I was thinking pansies maybe, but I've never seen white. I always get purple pansies. I think it's a dogwood. You're right. I think so. Shirley, you know what? My mother loves getting cards. So if you want to send her a card, she would love it. She still has all the cards that everybody has sent her. And she kind of rotates them around. But she loves them. And she just loves reading. So those of you that send them and write like long letters, she loves that. She'll sit and read those letters over and over and over. And she just can't get over that people she doesn't know write her letters. So, oh, it's not pansies. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, dogwood sounds right. Okay, so let's get started. So I know I've done this technique before, and it's one of my favorites. So one thing you need is scrap paper, because we're going to be doing all these die cuts for each one. So you've got 2 sets of leaves and a flower. So we need 3 flowers and 6 leaves. So I'm going to give everybody who gets the kit a half a sheet of cardstock, vanilla cardstock, to stamp that. And I think all of that will fit on there. Then you need 3 of the Calypso coral bases, so 5.5 by 8.5. 3 of the vanilla for the inside. And then, let me see, I'm running out of room. And then this is your 3 pieces that we're going to cut. So we've got the Brushed Beauty. We've got these 3 pieces. So the Brushed Beauty, 2 of those, and a vanilla. So really, you need 4 vanilla, but I want these 3 together and these 3 together, because these are for the inside, these are for the front. So there you go. And if you want to, instead of using vanilla, there are a couple pieces in there that would be great instead of the vanilla, like the one that's kind of like crumb cake and spots on it would be good, or the one that's got the darker orange like color, the more calypso-y color. That's a good one. So so you guys are maybe it's a cross, maybe it's just not a real flower and it's a made up flower. I think it's a dogwood though. That We used to have a dogwood tree in my yard growing up, but I can't really remember what it looked like that much, but know what I thought these cards were at first. I thought they were envelopes. Oh, yeah, it does look like an envelope, doesn't it? Okay. Kathy says, these cards are so pretty, especially using the stack and whack technique. The stack and whack technique. Okay. I haven't heard that before. What comes in card kits? Kathy, this is what comes in the card kit. All this stuff, plus the gems or ribbon if I use that. So you'll get all of this. And it'll come just like this with the gems too. Only thing you're going to have to do is stamp and die cut this part right here and stamp the words. And this is what the inside is like. So you'll get all the paper. You also get a PDF. So, okay, here we go. So we're gonna be stamping first. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna start with my leaves, and we're gonna be using Mossy Meadow. And I really needed to re-ink this pad, and I meant to do that before the video, and I forgot. And yep, it's a Stampin' Up! Flower. That's it. All right, so ink this up. And we need six of these. So I'm going to try and squish in as many as I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have 6 of those. And then before I put this away, I'm going to get my inside pieces out. So we've got your 3 vanilla. So for the inside, we're just going to stamp. Let me get some scrap paper. Now you could just stamp it once, like that, if you like that. But then I took it and I kind of twisted it just a little bit and did another one. If you want to twist it again, you could do another one. So it's up to you. If you just want one, you can do 1 or 2. I thought that looked good. And I should have cut first so then I could do the words too. All right, so that's all with the leaf. So we're done with that. And then I'm going to save the words till after I cut. So let me put that down. And I'm going to go ahead and do the flowers. And I need to stamp off. So I stamped off on both of these. So this is Calypso Coral. And this is my flower. And if you do it full strength, it's too dark. So we're going to be stamping off very lightly and then stamp on. And you only need 3 of these. If you want to put extras, you certainly can because you're going to have more room. So this half a sheet of cardstock is plenty of room for more flowers. I'm going to just do an extra one just in case I mess up or anything. Yeah, I think I messed that one up because I did it on the... Let's fit one more. Just go ahead and do all that you want. You can never have enough. Okay, so all those are stamped off. So we're done with that. And I'm going to leave that for just a sec. Now we're going to go to Petal Pink, and you can hardly even read the on there because it's so faded. Stack, cut, and shuffle. It's stack, cut, and shuffle. All right, so this is my Petal Pink, and also we're going to stamp this off. And when I put these together, I mounted them so they lined up right. See how you got that one big one coming down? I put that right there at the bottom, and then I put this one in exactly the same spot so they line up. So we're going to stamp this one off very gently, and then you can line it up. Hold on, I gotta get my glasses. I can't see. Oh, thank you, Joan. All right, so this lines up very, very easily. If you look at that center hole and this one right here, there's a couple places that line up really, really, and right here, I need to put it close in front of me so I can see though. There's several little notches on here that line up perfectly, so it's easy to do. But it's always weird that this petal pink looks orange to me. So we're gonna make it more pink. So just stamp these off and see how easy it is to line up? Now watch, I'll mess up. Really, the key is that center one first, and then this one right there, and then this one. If you can line up those three, then it's perfect. Okay, so there we go. All right, now here's the trick. We're going to take the Calypso and my little blending brush. And since we're cutting it out, it doesn't matter. And we're going to add a little bit of the Calypso back on top. So see how that changes it right back to more Calypso-y color? So I was able to really match this almost perfectly just by adding that little bit of Calypso back on it. So I was really happy about that. And now it's not so orangey. And even if you weren't cutting these out, I don't think you're not able to like see it out of the lines and stuff. But when you cut it out, you really can't tell there's like another color on there. But see, that matches perfectly. Look at how perfect that is. Love it. Okay, so then we're going to die cut these. I already did some ahead of time, so we don't have to do all of them. But I did, we have the die cuts for both. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 leaves, and I've got all the flowers done. But we're just going to go ahead and do it. We need to do at least 2 leaves and a flower. So let me just cut these out. And I got my little mini here with me, so we can use that. All right, and then we got to cut this paper. So let me cut this up. And you know, I always do mine upside down. So sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm right-handed, and I really like to have my paper on the right side. So I've got all 3 pieces cut exactly the same. They're all actually, okay, that one's a little teeny bit off. Let me just trim that right there. Okay. All right, so they're 5 1/4 by 4, and we're going to hope it's easier with a chopping one, but if you don't have a chopping one, we're going to be using this one. So what you want to do is cut your first cut from the top corner to about halfway here. So we're going to go from here to here. So we're going to put that in there. And if you have yours the other direction, that's totally fine. But just make sure that corner goes right in the slot there. Can you see that? And then we're going to go about halfway. So there we go. All right, so there's one cut. So that's our top. Now we've got this left. So now we're going to go from the bottom corner to about maybe, I don't know, a little bit over this way. So we want this bottom corner here to about, I don't know, not quite halfway. It doesn't really matter. I mean, you can kind of do it however you want to. All right, here we go. And a lot of people say it's better to start right in the middle when you're cutting it, but I don't know. I just, whoops, that goes this way. All right, so there's my pieces. So I've got my, oops. So here's my pieces that I just cut. And now, when I send you the kit, it's already going to be cut. So you're going to have all these pieces cut. So you have 3 pieces of this, this, and this. So what you need to do is split them up. So you've got 1, 2, 3. And then split this one up. 1, 2, 3. And then this one, we're missing the flowers. This one, we're missing vanilla. And this one, we're missing that one. So you'll have one of each on there. Whoops, I just messed that up. Okay, so there's my 3 pieces. So now we need to do our words. So let me go ahead and do my words. Now, if you mess up, it's no big deal. I messed up on one. Just have a couple extra punches. If you mess up, just stamp it on here and punch it and cover it up. So I got these words crooked on a couple of them. All right, so we're going to ink this up in our Mossy Meadow. All right, and then stamp it, hopefully straight. If it's not, that's pretty good. Oh, good. And then over here, I'm going to do it right there in the middle. Oh, that's a little bit crooked. All right, and then this top one here. Oh, dang. They're all kind of crooked, but if you don't like it, just stamp it and put it on that, and that'll cover it up. So I think for that one I will, because I don't really like that. Okay, here we go. This one I'm going to do over. I don't know why it keeps coming out crooked. There we go. All right, so I'm going to cover that one up because I don't like that crooked. The other 2 are, let me see. That one's kind of crooked too. I think I'm going to cover that one. Maybe I should just send these with the kit. For some reason, I can't stamp straight today. I can do it when it's on there, but I can't do it when it's on the other piece. All right, so now we're going to cover that up. So we've got these 3 pieces together, these 3, and these 3. All right, so now we need our die cutting machine. Oh, yeah, you're talking about Louise? Yeah, my mom's best friend. So we went to see her Wednesday when we went to the dentist, and then we went by to see Louise because she was in hospice, and she ended up passing away Thursday night. So we got there just in the nick of time. All right, so here they are. I was like, where did they go? All right, so we're gonna put these down. So this one, the best thing to do is make sure you get that stem right there. See that stem? Make sure that's in your open part. And then I always put sticky, what's that called? Post-it tape. Yeah, post-it tape. Put post-it tape down and hold it. This is easier to see when you're standing up for some reason. I don't know why when I'm sitting down it's harder to see it. Okay. All right, so put that on there. Put this one on top. And we're going to put it through here. Okay. Now we're going to do one more. So there's that one. Now, usually I try to do all these ahead of time, but I figured you guys don't care. Fast forward if you don't want to watch. Okay. I don't know why this is so much easier to line up when I'm standing up. Okay, put that there. I guess because it's so close, it's harder to see. I don't know. That one did come out a little bit blurry, didn't it? So yesterday I went and ran some errands, and I went to TJ Maxx because I had a $10 reward gift certificate that was getting ready to expire, and I'm like, oh, I can definitely go find $10 worth of stuff at TJ Maxx. Well, I ended up spending like $120, but I got some really cute things. I got like 4 shirts that were really cute, and I got these tote bags, which I love. They always have these tote bags like by the checkout for 99 cents, and I love them because I carry like everything in these tote bags. And I got like 5 of them, and they were Christmas ones, so you could actually use them like as Christmas gifts, you know, to give to people, like presents in there. And then I love their food section. They always have like the coolest things that you can never find anywhere else in their food section. So I got a few little snacks from there. And then I went and met one of my friends at Chicken Salad Chicks for lunch. And that was fun. Do you guys have Chicken Salad Chicks near you? I love that place. Love it. They have the best chicken salad. Okay, so now we're going to put them together. So we're going to start with our card front. Let's go ahead and put the insides in there. And I mixed everything up now. How much to purchase? Oh, Kathy, the card kits are $20. If you don't want to order, like if you're a demonstrator or you just don't have, don't need anything or whatever, they're $20 for the kit, and you can order them. Now, they don't go out till the end of the month, because right now, this kit will be going out next week, because I'll be cutting these this weekend. So this kit will go out probably Monday, and then this kit right here will go out after the end of the month. So if you order them, they will not go out to the end of the month. But you definitely can order them for $20. And that includes the shipping, because they're about $5 to ship. Okay. All right, so there's all the insides done. Now we're going to put the front. So let's go ahead and get this one. So this goes here, this goes here, and this goes here. So I always like to put this piece down first. I don't know why. And you just want to leave about, I think it's about 1/8, not quite 1/8 of an inch of a border. Maybe a little bit less than that. And then this piece. And this one goes right there. And it should line up with this one right there. And then this one will go on the top. That is so weird they have this color, because this is more like Pretty Peacock. And it doesn't really go with the other pieces. Okay, so there's one. And this middle part will be covered. So if for some reason it doesn't line up or there's something wrong, you're going to be covering that with the flowers. So you don't have to worry about it. All right, next one. Again, we'll put this one here, this one here, this one here. And then we're going to cover those words because they're crooked. Let's start at the beginning. Let's start at the top for this one. Oops, got some glue showing. Okay. Boy, I usually got a little bit of time to move this. This sucker just like stuck. Didn't want to go anywhere. I saw a really cool technique yesterday when I was just flipping around. I know you guys heard me talk about Tammy Wilson. She just got picked to be artisan again. I think it's like her 4th time being the artisan for Stampin' Up. And she's like amazing. But she doesn't have a YouTube channel. But she made this card yesterday that was with snowflakes. And I was like, oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. So I'm going to try and make that, I think, for Tuesday. I'm going to try and do the technique she did. So I'm going to mess around with that maybe today. She's the one who does the incredible bows. Like, every card she makes is gorgeous. I think she should be like a permanent Stampin' Up card maker, artisan, or whatever, because she makes the prettiest cards. All right, I'm just going to glue that down right on top of that because it's crooked. That's how you fix stuff if it's messed up. Just cover it with a punch. Now it's straight. Okay, so there's that one. One more. And then we can put all the flowers on. How do you watch Tammy Wilson if not? Oh, so she posts on Facebook. And then she does have a blog. Like if you just search Tammy Wilson, she posts pictures of her stuff. I think I got glue on there. I'm going to start at the bottom with this one. But I wish she would do videos because they're amazing. She just has amazing stuff. Like her techniques, and she does a lot of watercolor stuff. And just like my upline Faith, she does amazing cards too. She doesn't have a YouTube channel either. So there we go. All right, this one's going to go next. You know, it is a whole lot of work to do YouTube videos, though. I can tell you, it is a lot of work. So But I think it's more work to do a blog than it is to do a YouTube channel. Like, I would much rather make a video than sit around and type up a thing with directions, because I am not good at that. So I'm not a computer person. Some people are blessed with those skills, and I'm not one of them. Now, see, this one came out just a little bit crooked right there, but that's okay because we're going to be covering that up. And I got glue on here. Oh, I think I got it. I'm going to cover that up anyway. We're going to use my pajamas to wipe that off. And remember the other day we were talking about Taco Bell? A few of you guys commented on that, and I just started laughing again when I was reading the comments. Because yes, Teresa. Yeah, it's the snowflake one that's pink. Yep. It's just Tammy Wilson. If you just type in Tammy Wilson Stampin' Up, you'll find her blog. But it's just amazing stuff. But remember we were talking about Taco Bell and how you could use that, just like if you have to go in for a colonoscopy, you could just go eat at Taco Bell the day before and it would do the same thing. I started laughing. I was laying in bed this morning reading the comments and I started laughing. All right, so each one is going to need 2 leaves and a flower. So let's just get those out. There we go. And all right, so here's what we need to do. The flowers are going to go on with dimensionals. So let's go ahead and put those with dimensionals. And we're just going to do a couple because we need to slide these leaves underneath. And some of them, you might even have to trim the leaves down. So we're just going to put a couple on there. All right, so I want to put the flower like kind of in the center and then have the leaves kind of coming out like that. You don't want to cover your words. So kind of like that. Looks good. So see, that'll cover that intersection there in case you messed up. Now here's the hard part. When you're, I always have a hard time lifting this back up and putting it in the same spot. So I'm going to leave this here and pull these back out, put some glue, and stick it back in. All right, so there's one. And then this one, we want to go, I think, I can just tape this down now. And that'll fit right in between. Let me see. Where did I put that? Here? Yep. Okay. And then this one is just going to go like right in there like that. I'm going to snip off the end so it'll slide in easier. But you kind of put it between, you know, where there's like a V there. That's where I always put them. All right. So there's one. And we're going to do the same thing here. So again, we want to put the flower kind of around the words. Now see, these words come over so far. That's a little bit harder. So we're going to have to put the flower like there. And then, or we could put it above it. Or, oh, we could do this. Let's do this. So we'll put the flower here. And then the leaves there. And then the leaves here. So then nothing's covered up. Okay, that works good. All right, so let's hold this one and put this on with some glue. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and stick this down. Like that. And then this one's going to fit right under here. I'm going to have to cut it. And it'll go right there. And you can cut these leaves apart. That's what I did on one of the cards I did. This one right here. I couldn't get the leaves like to go where I wanted them to, so I just cut this one apart and put them all down there. So we're going to put this one under here. Make sure you don't cover your words. And then we've got one more. So that's going to go right there. And we can put that there. Now see, I don't really want to cover those flowers. Let's see. I think I might cut this one. So if we put these flowers down, these first right here. Like that. And then that here. Just make sure you don't cover up your words. And then I don't really want to put any there because that's going to cover up those flowers. So let's just cut one of these off. Whoops. And put it like that. Oh, this was a scrap I used with the butterfly on the back. Okay. Oops. And then we've got this extra one. We could fit right in there. Okay. There we go. Ah, perfect. Okay, so now we got to put some gems. So I just put these, my favorite gems, which are on the last chance list, I think. Still on there. I'm not positive, but somebody can check. Last time I checked, they were still there. So hopefully they're still there. And we're going to get my Take Your Pick tool. I can't believe, Vicky says, do you take your mom out of the nursing home for Thanksgiving? I was going to, but I think what I'm going to do is go to Cracker Barrel and pick up dinner and take it to her. Because it's just too hard in her wheelchair. It's going to be so crowded there, and you have to wait forever, like standing up. So I think it would just be easier if I take it to her. And I don't know what the weather's going to be like either. But there's not really a ton of restaurants that are going to be open for Thanksgiving. So, and then I'm going to put one like on the words, or where the words go. A little one. All right, so there we go. And then, of course, we have to spray with some shimmer spray. And every time I do a video, almost people say, what is that spray you're using? That spray is shimmer spray. And it's alcohol. And it's actually in the description box below the video. I went ahead and put a little thing about the shimmer spray. So if you're just watching for the very first time, if you look in the description box below the video, it'll say shimmer spray recipe, I think. And you can see it's just alcohol and this shimmer paint, and there's also a link to get that. Sometimes lately it's been on Amazon and Walmart. You just have to kind of look. Okay, so there you go. So here's the next card kit. So everybody who orders can get that. Don't you love it? I love it. Love it, love it. I was so pleased with myself last night. Sometimes I really, really like my card kits, and sometimes they're just like, okay. But this one I loved. I was like, I love this one. Love it. All right, let me read some comments because I've been ignoring you guys. Oh, take her to my house. I do not cook that much, Vicky. And she can't really get in my house because she'd have to come up the stairs, and she's in a wheelchair, and I don't have a ramp or anything. So she can't climb stairs to get in the house. And I'm not cooking a big dinner for the two of us. But my friend Brenda and I are going to go to Cracker Barrel, and I think we're going to eat, then pick up for her and take it to her and visit with her at the nursing home. So, thanks, Evelyn. Yeah, there's only like, I think in my area, I only have seen about 5 or 6 places that are open, and most of them are like buffets. And they're very expensive, but Cracker Barrel is always good for Thanksgiving. The stamp set is called, let me see, hold on. Pull it back out. Petals of Beauty. And it comes with dies to cut that out. So you get both. So Petals of Beauty and Brushed with Beauty is the paper. Oh, her blog is Stamps, Paper, Scissors. Yep. No, I have not applied to be an artisan. I am nowhere near as good as those girls that are artisans. They are like, I like to do quick and easy cards. The artisan cards are like incredibly intricate and stuff. Like, they're so much more advanced than me. Plus, you have to do like, I think so many a week or something. I don't know. But it's a lot of work. And I think they get paid like money, and they also get a lot of free products. But yeah, it's a big honor to be an artisan, but I'm not qualified to be an artisan. No, not. And I wouldn't want that pressure. Yes. Chicken salad chicks is so good. They have like, I don't know, 7 or 8 different kinds of chicken salad, and then they have all these other kind of salads too. They're so good. Okay, so you like the leaves, Vicky, and you think they would make a good wreath. I could try that. See what that looks like. Okay, so you know what time it is. It's time for a joke. So let me pull up my joke. This is a cute one. I told this one 3 years ago, so I couldn't find a joke today, so I went back to my old jokes. I have all the jokes saved that I've told in a joke folder. So this one is from 2022. So 3 couples marry and stay at the same hotel for their honeymoons, where they are taken care of by Dave the bellboy. The first man married a nurse. Dave thinks to himself, nurses are known to be hot to trot. The second man married a telephone operator. Dave thinks to himself, telephone operators have sexy voices. The third man married a school teacher. Dave thinks to himself, poor guy, teachers are frigid. The next morning, Dave reports to work and gets a room service call from the nurse's husband. He sourly says, don't ever marry a nurse. All I heard... Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Hold on. All I heard last night, my screen just went like blank for a minute. All I heard last night was, you're not sanitary. You're not sanitary. Then the telephone operator's husband calls and sourly says, don't ever marry a telephone operator. All I heard last night was, your 3 minutes are up. Your 3 minutes are up. Later that afternoon, The teacher's husband calls and happily says, when you marry, make sure you marry a school teacher. All I heard last night was, we're going to have to do this over and over and over until we get it right. I should have told you that was kind of a dirty joke. Not really, but I thought it was cute. All right, so that's my joke. And then we have some cards. Now, I still have this one. I don't know who this is, but it was somebody that was watching one day, and then Betty Hayden. And then I've got a couple pair cards and some other ones. So these two have till Tuesday to claim them. And then let's pick some winners for today. I'm shaking them up. All right. First one is Carol Helms. Carol. Next one is Sue Deppis. Helen Williams. I think she just won one, didn't she? And Tony Schilling. Okay, so those are the winners for today. Seems like these have all won lately, but these are mostly left over from the card contest, the Christmas card contest. Not Christmas card, birthday card contest. Because everybody who sent a birthday card, I put their name in the bowl. And some of you guys sent multiple, so you got multiple, so that's why. All right, so I'm going to start filling up those names with more people. Oops, let me leave these here. So this is my email address, stampgirl2@cox.net. Here's the address for all the other people. I need to find out how Bill's doing. And then, so send me your address if I don't have it. I know I've got Tony's, and I know I've got Sue's too. Here's my address if you want to send me a card or my mom a card. And also, don't forget, big sale coming in 10 days. Black Friday, starting November 25th. And if you want to get one of these kits from today, just send me an email too at stampgirl2@cox.net. And I will put you on the list. All right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Oh, it's almost 11 o'clock. That was longer than I thought. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure you thumbs up, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. That helps me grow my channel so we can have more people watching. And I hope to see you guys on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time for another fun video. I think I am going to try Tammy's snowflake card, though, because that was really pretty. I just might do it in a different color. But hers was so pretty with the pink. All right, you guys, take care. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.